Afternoon all. Part 5 of chatting at home while we're stuck in lockdown. Today I'm going to talk about restaurants in Orlando. These are all my own opinions and what I like about them, and decor, food wise, and if I can remember rightly, price wise. So it's basically 20 I'm going to choose. They are from fast food, buffet style, sit down proper restaurants, and just takeaway. Well, that's basically fast food anyway. So anyway, number 20. I don't want to shock you all, but you're all probably thinking the same as I do. McDonald's. I mean, McDonald's is the same for actually wherever you go in any country. It's good. I have McDonald's quite a lot of times, and I enjoy it. But yeah, you get hungry quite quick, don't you? So it's nothing special. Can be a cheap meal. I mean, you can probably pay $10 for a large meal in McDonald's with a milkshake. To me, you gotta have a milkshake. Or milkshake only does have one drink, where you can get unlimited sodas. So yeah. So number 20 is McDonald's. Right. Number 19. Again, I hope I'm not going to shock you all. But again, remember, this is just my own opinions. KFC. I do love KFC actually. But again, it's very similar to wherever you go. You get the same sort of thing, but only thing different out of America is the portion size. And if I remember rightly, you can get half a chicken, and instead of, and you get a full breast, where I think in this country, in Britain, you can't. You don't get half a chicken. I've not had a KFC for about 6 months, by the way. So that's why I said 19. It's quite cheap. You don't pay a lot, do you? I mean, with a family, you can literally pay in this country £16. Well, about £15 for a big bucket. So America, I've never had the bucket, but I think it's around $18. I think it's still great price. If you're with a family, go for KFC any day. And I've been to Orlando with my family, and we don't do a lot of restaurants because, well, price. So, we've always been a poor family. We've never been rich, like a lot of us. So we go for the value. Right, number 18. I do like the name. It chuckles me. BJ Restaurants. Wow, what can you say about BJ Restaurants? Lots of different food you can get in there. The only thing I didn't like about the food was okay, bit expensive, and the service, well, it was poor. But I've only been in there once, and decor was quite nice, but the service was poor, and we did make a complaint. So that's why it's number 18. And when I go back, I hope to give them a try again to see. Because you always got to give places 3 tries, I believe. First try, if they win over you go back again. But I always believe you got to give places 3 tries. Now 17, IHOP, or as they used to be called, International House of Pancakes. Now I haven't been there for many years. So when I last went, they were just called International House of Pancakes. I want to give them a try again, because all I had back then was a pancake with a bit of ice cream with bananas cut up. So I've been what I've seen late when I last went out there, I think they do burgers. So it'd be nice to try something and see what it's like again. Decor was very plain that I remember. It's literally all these restaurants I'm talking about are all on International Drive or just off it. This was right down the bottom of International Drive near Days Inn. So, and it's right near, and it's right on the same side as the Crazy Gold place. So, that one. Number 16, Subway. It's basic, isn't it? You know, you don't pay a lot of money. You pay $6-7, maybe a bit more, and you get what you get. It's nothing great, but it feels, but not great. So it's basically what you can eat, and it can be refreshing to have a Subway. Because you think when we go around America, all you be a lot of time to have is burgers, steak, burgers, steak. Well, we do anyway. So it is a bit nice to have a sandwich, really. Number 15, basically, Burger King. Now, again, it's a fast food. Decor's all different places, isn't it? Burgers are nice size. But again, you get quite hungry, don't you? You don't stay full, do you? So again, I mean, that's what the name is, isn't it? Fast food. And you do get hungry after a while. So, but I have enjoyed many of their burgers. That's why they're number 15 in my list. And prices, Burger King is always expensive. It's a lot more expensive than McDonald's. But the burgers, my old man used to always say you pay for what you get. And that's true. So I've got to admit, I've always enjoyed my burger from Burger King than I have from McDonald's. Right. Number 15. Outback Steakhouse. I've only eaten there once, so maybe what I enjoyed, the steak was nice. I had a steak there so long ago. I think I paid about $15, and I enjoyed it, but I don't really remember much about the place now. I don't think there was no wow factor, because I'm pretty good remembering details, so it's a bit cloudy on there, so it obviously didn't wow me over. Number 13, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. Again, but portion size, I found a lot bigger. I've eaten in Pizza Hut now. I've eaten buffet and I've also had the meal, where you order your own pizza when you're with a family. They're both different. If you know what I mean. The buffet style is actually the same when you get in the UK, or I think the rest of the world, you go and help yourself to all these different pizzas they got on there. and where you sit down with your family, you order a big pizza, and you share that, don't you? So you don't, but I found more enjoyable having to sit down with your family and have this one type of pizza and enjoying yourselves. Number 12. Mel's Asian Chinese buffet. They're in quite a lot of places. Sometimes the name's a little bit different, but it's a Chinese buffet, as it is in its name. You find them on the National Drive. And you also find on the 192 highway, basic Kissimmee. Price wise, lunch I think was about $7 to $8, and dinner I think was about $12. It can fill you up. It's nothing great whatsoever. But I do like a bit of Chinese, and I do like buffets, but I don't have a lot now because I'm trying to say a little bit healthy. So that's what I have now. And I might have it once in every trip I go out, sometimes not even that. There's so many places to eat out there, isn't there? Your sportful choice. And I don't eat 3 times a day in restaurants. So it limits me to what I want. So if you want to treat yourself to a cheap buffet Chinese, go to there. It's halfway up International Drive. It's near Rose and International. It's just a little bit downwards. I think it's more opposite the Travel Lodge. So it's basically there. Again, it's nothing special. Number 11. Well, again, I've gone back to fast food. Sorry about that. Wendys. I think I've eaten Wendys about 4 times. I've enjoyed it actually. I did find the burgers a little bit greasy every time I had it, because I tend to stick to burgers. I think I had what they call a triple decker once. Three burgers in one bun, if I remember rightly. But this was at the airport in Dallas, so that is not Wendy's in International. But I've always enjoyed Wendy's. Had what it is. I think it's better than McDonald's and Burger King, because they're all this. To me, they're all the same sort of food, aren't they? And decor, it's fast food, isn't it? The decor's plain, and price wise, yeah, it can be the same sort of price range to Burger King, and it could be a little bit more, but I think the burgers is a bit more better quality, so it's worth having. So now number 10, Danny's. Now I've been in 2 locations of Danny's, both on the National Drive. One's on the near the top of the National Drive, near Rosen International. I've eaten there once, and like I just said to you early on, you got to give places 3 tries. Well, the first try, brilliant. I had breakfast. I couldn't have thought that. My eggs was what I asked for. Asking for sunny side up. Basically I said I wanted money. But I didn't want the yolk. I wanted yolk, but I didn't want that slime stuff. I don't think what they call it. And what I got was what I asked for. And always coming to clean my plates, and because I had unlimited hot chocolate, so And I like my hot chocolate with cream. Oh. Let's say she used to walk out of the cafe, well, out of the kitchen, and she used to go near past my table, and my hot chocolate would be gone. She used to go, "You've drunk your drink already?" I go, "Yeah." Start behind me. I think I know. So yeah, I couldn't fault that. But the one Danny's down the road near IHOP. I've been there for many years. I've eaten in there probably about 5 times, I reckon. I do. At least 5, 6 times. Last time, major disaster. It was food, horrible. Waiting time was horrible. Service, horrible. But the other times I've eaten in there, it wasn't too bad. But because of that one real bad experience, I will not go back to that Danny's. It puts you off, doesn't it? You have a real bad experience, you don't go back there, do you? You think, oh, nah. I mean, I'm the same with my hotels. If I have a bad experience, I don't go back. But I don't want to change subject. So, that's Danny's. And it's not bad prices. I mean, you go for dinner, you can spend about $12, and it is a nice size. And again, if you've got the right server, and they're not rushed off their feet, and they got time to chat with you and make you feel welcome, you feel really good. But when they didn't want to know you and basically give you cold food, nah. So to me, Danny's is 10. I mean, in some cases, Danny's should be 14, really. But I've had more good experience in there than bad. But one major bad one put me off that one place. But I will go to Danny's most times to have something if I can. Right, number 9. I've only eaten there 3 times over the years. I'm not much on their food. That's why it's quite low on my list, really. TGI Fridays. Now, I know a lot of you rage this place, think it's brilliant. I thought it was quite expensive for what you got, actually. I didn't think it was nothing special whatsoever. I went with the family. I've also been there on my own. I think it was all the same one. And I'm sure there's 2 or 3 of them on the restaurant. Maybe only 1. So, but I always went the same one. The first time I went there, decor was brilliant. Oh, I loved the decor. Had all the 80s feel, all the 80s toys, 80s equipment stuck on the walls. You know, your eyes were forever darting here, there, everywhere. You know, it was really nice. And the food, to me, it was a bit like going to Burger King, sort of thing. To me, it was nothing special, but the server we had was really nice. You know, I can't fault servers in most places. So, to me, TGI Fridays is a 9. Now, 8, you lot might think, why is he put it as number 8? Hard Rock Cafe. I find what you get is more of a show, isn't it? You go there, you got office, memorabilia all on the walls, over here, there, everywhere, all about obviously Hard Rock Cafe and all the bands and all that. And it is nice. And you can go around taking photos, but I got to admit, I felt bit rude if you're walking around taking photos while people are eating, and you can't really look at everything, but you can look from afar, and that's what I did. I had a burger, yeah, I know, burger. Yeah, that's me. I'm burger, chicken, or burger. Not much choice, I think, really. There probably is, but I haven't found it yet. Or pizza. So, Hard Rock Cafe. 7. Planet Hollywood. What you pay for, what you get. You're paying a lot of money. Again, same as Hard Rock Cafe. It's the decor can be, it is out in the world. You know, you walk in there and it's like, oh wow, there's Arnie, oh there's Fierce, there, you know, aliens and so on, and Star Wars, and props, and you know, it's brilliant. So you're basically paying for, you know, for the memorabilia from the TV films, and for that I don't mind. The meals to me, again, I had what they call a set meal because I bought my meal ticket in Britain. So I paid something like £10 for a 3-course meal. Yes, it was, no, sorry, a 2-course meal and a soft drink. So you was limited on this separate meal. So not bad. 6, I quite like it, but I do like a buffet once or twice a trip. Golden Corral. In some cases, I would like to put this on really low on my list because the choices you've got there is out of this world. It's brilliant. You've got so many choices there, and there's not just one type of meat. I mean, I went there. I've been there about 4 times. I had chicken. I had beef. I had steak. Yes, steak, you know, in a buffet place. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Steak. Another type of chicken. Gammon. So, you know, that's 5 types of meat. There's probably even a 6th meat, well, I can't remember. I mean, that's 6 different types of meat in a buffet place. I don't remember many others did 6 different types. Average was about 2. Dessert section in Corral. Homemade cherry pies, apple pies, cakes, if I remember, ice cream. But them cherry pies, I'm actually making myself hungry talking about fish food, actually. So maybe after I finish this, I'm going to have something to eat. Maybe. So, yeah, I like, and you don't pay a lot. I mean, I haven't done breakfast. My brother has. I haven't. I went for dinner, and I think I paid $13 or $14. I'm not even sure if it was that. It was about 4 years ago. And well, sad fact, it was actually only 6 months ago when I last went there. And I'm sure I only paid about $12. By the time you add a soft drink to it, it comes to about $15, doesn't it? So we say $15, shall we? And it is nice. You don't feel rushed. You can go as many times as you want. I'm not a big eater now. I used to be. I mean, cool, I could demolish 4 to 5 big heaps of plates when I was younger. But I also was 5 times the size of me. So, what can one say? So, whole different. So, number 5. Well, I really, really like this place. And yes, I will go back to it. And they class these as family places. And yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with it. It's called Twin Peaks. that the sign outside say Twin Peaks, great food, great foods. And I thought to myself, oh, they must be talking about the old TV show. But I have never been in there till last time, when I went in November last year. I can't say a lot. I had chicken and waffles, but what won me over was what the girls was wearing. Not a lot. It made Hooters actually look like a proper chain, because I found that every server, and it was all female. Now, I didn't see a single male server in that place. We're all wearing black underwear type of clothing. The full works. Spendabouts and so on. And it's a bit hard to concentrate eating your food while you got all that walking around. So, that's why it's number 5. Number 4. Yes. Hooters. Wow. Yeah. I like the outfits. It's a bit more discreet. Not like Twin Peaks. But I like Twin Peaks just as much, really. Food-wise, I had a burger and fries, and obviously unlimited soda like you get in most places out there. It was really nice. I mean, I really enjoyed my burger in there. I think my meal came to about $18, and I think I left $20 altogether. I think it was $17, and I just left the rest as a tip. You got all the entertainment. You can watch all these different TVs, all showing all different types of American sports. Sometimes not just American sport, but most of the time it is. And you can easily spend a good hour in there, sitting down, eating your burger, drinking your Coke or your beer if you're a beer drinker, and watching the American football, or basketball, or ice hockey, or NASCAR, whatever is going on. So yeah, it's nice. Number 3 now. Red Robin. Now, I've only eaten there once, but the service I got and the food I got, how I felt welcome there, it's number 3. And I also have what they call unlimited fries. And if you paid your bill, and you're still sitting at that table, they will still bring you fries, or as we like to call them in Britain, chips. And you wasn't rushed. You weren't, like hurry up, eat and go. So you didn't mind. And yes, I will be going again. Number 2. Well, actually, I'll go back to number 3 because there was a bit more I needed. It is mainly a burger place, but they got all different types of burgers. Now, I had a burger with whiskey in. I'm not a whiskey drinker. I could not taste that whiskey. That burger was gorgeous, and I really enjoyed that. And there was so different types of burgers. It just, out in the world, all different types. So I really enjoyed it. And it wasn't too bad price either. I think I paid something like $20. About an average meal, isn't it, out there for a burger and chips or burger and fries and a drink. You're looking at anything from $15 to $25. So now I'm going to go with number 2. I do like my steaks. LongHorn Steakhouse. Really good. Really nice. I think I can't remember what I actually had, but I do believe it was a 16-ounce steak. Yeah, it was really nice. And I enjoyed it. Decor, really nice. Very Western feel, if I remember right. This, me Longhorn was a little while ago. I think it's about 7-8 years ago. I don't tend to spend a lot of money on food, but when I do, I like to treat myself. And the price wasn't too bad. I think I paid about $25. So, not bad. Now, number one to me is Black Angus Steakhouse. Now, this is going back to 2010, 10 years ago, and I can remember everything about that place. So it just shows you how they won me over, and I've only been there twice. I had a 32-ounce steak, if I remember right. Now, I'm sure it's a 32-ounce steak. It cost me, I think the bill came to $53. Most expensive meal I've ever paid for me. Just for me. I couldn't believe the price, but it wasn't a buffet place. Steak was cooked to what I like. It was really, really, really nice. Yes, a little bit expensive. In other cases, to me, that's like 3 days dinner money. But it is a nice treat. You should, every time you go on one of these holidays, you don't need to treat yourself every day. But you should treat yourself at least once or twice to something really, really nice. Because you're on holiday. Treat yourself. You got to. You must treat yourself. And enjoy it. Because I know I did. Out of the world. And let's just this chat be over with. I mean, yes, I think it's my longest chat because I've chatted about 20 restaurants. All, I haven't told all about the food. But they're all great places out there. But it is like you all know out there. There's so many places out there. It's just too many. I mean, if you're anything like me, you do have your favourites and you do like going back to them. So sometimes you don't get to try new places too much. But give it a try. Twin Peaks won me over. I would like to go back. And chicken and waffles from there was my first time. And yeah, thumbs up, mate. Totally thumbs up on chicken and waffles. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Thank you much for listening. Sorry for being so long. But we're talking about a very important thing here. Food. So, I love you all. And I'm going to say goodbye. And I will talk to you again very soon. About another subject to our heart in Orlando. Anyway, au revoir for now. Bye bye bye.